Sea Ray. Every moment perfectly crafted.
Welcome to the SLX 310 Outboard Walkthrough. Before I get started, I want to talk about the new gel schemes for model year 21. This boat is shown with Kingfisher Teal. We also have Neo Mint Green. Your hull sides schemes stay the same. So you have a 3-zone, you have a full hull, and you have a hull side, or you can get a hull side with a boot stripe. And then all of the colors from model year 20 are still there. This boat is also powered by twin 300 horsepower white Mercury engines that comes with joystick piloting. This boat at wide open throttle will do about 54 to 56 miles per hour. So if you look at what I'm standing on here at the transom, you'll notice that I'm on the sea deck. This sea deck is actually in gray. We also have it in brown. So you can get sea deck back here, or you can get teak. If I move to the port side, you'll notice that there's a boarding step that actually flips out in the water that makes entry into the boat very nice and easy. And we also have a boarding ladder located here on the starboard side. The really nice thing about having outboards on our boats is the storage that you gain. So you come to the back of the boat, you lift this pad up, and you've got a nice deep storage where you can put fenders, you can put water toys, whatever you want right back here. This is hinged and gas assisted. This boat is equipped with Premier Audio. So you have a transom remote located right here. You also have a 12-volt outlet so you can blow up your water toys for the day, whether it's a mat or if it's just a tube that you want to throw out there for the kids. Now let's make our way into the cockpit of this boat. So as we're making our way into the cockpit, a couple of things I want to point out. First and foremost is the cooler that's in the walkthrough here. You can see it's double A-side finish, cam latch, it's going to lock it down. You've got a nice drain. We also have your battery switches here, both your engine and your house bank, so you can turn these off and on when you're getting off and on the boat. The other option we have here is the transom shower. So this is really good for washing your feet off before you come in the boat or washing those water toys off. So making our way a little further into the cockpit, you'll find that we have a boarding step that folds down from the gunnel. You have a non-skid here and you have your boarding step there. That's really nice for those docks that stay stationary and the water goes up and down. We also have a really nice storage that's located right here as you come onto the boat. So you have your walk-through with your steps, with your sea deck on top of it, and then you have a really nice place to put shoes so you're not carrying them into the boat. Now let's take a look at the rest of this cockpit. So now we're in the cockpit of the SLX 310 outboard. The first thing I want to point out is the optional hardtop. So the standard boat is a power tower. This boat's equipped with a hardtop. There's two options you can get on the hardtop, the opening canvas and the extended sunshade. This boat's not equipped with them, but they are options. The other thing I want to talk about is the upholstery colors. So this is equipped with stone, which gives you your medium gray accent, and then you have your double diamond stitching with the contrast thread in it. You can also get ivory and dune. The ivory and dune comes with an espresso accent that goes here, which is a really nice feature as well. Now, I'm standing on infinity flooring. This boat has 4 flooring options if you don't include no flooring. So you can get snap-in carpet in brown or gray, you can get infinity flooring in brown or gray, you can get sea deck in brown or gray, or you can get teak flooring throughout the cockpit. So now let's look at the convertibility of this cockpit. So we're in the galley of this boat, or what we call a galley or a wet bar in this boat. So the first thing I want to point out is you got a nice solid surface here in the carbon concrete color. If you look here, you've got a nice storage tub and another tub over here, both with drains. You can also do an optional grill for this area. The other option we have here is a cockpit refrigerator. You can see it also has LED lighting, so when this is closed, it makes a nice accent piece for the boat while you're underway in the evening. The other thing we have is a nice sink here to wash things down, and then you have a trash can area right here. And then let's talk about the convertibility on the port side of this boat. So here we are on the port side of this boat, and I want to show you the convertibility. So you have a nice latch here that locks it in the forward-facing position, or you can unlock it and tilt it. You have a thigh rise that goes up and down, so you can move it around a little bit. Makes a nice conversational area. The other thing we have here is a cooler storage that's dedicated. Your cooler slides in and out. Then we also have our in-floor storage. You have 2 latches on here. They're cam style as always. You have a nice lip and a drainage, double A-side finish, and cam style latches. So now let's make our way to the head of this boat. So here on the port side, this is how you enter your head. You can see that you have a vacuum flush head. You have a sink with a hammered bronze countertop and a light control right here at the top. When you come out, you have a glove box with a 12-volt outlet inside of it. So now let's take a look at the helm. So here we are at the helm of the SLX 310 outboard. The first thing I want to point out is the Apollo 770 head unit. So this is a standard feature on this boat, but this boat is equipped with a premier audio system. So you have your transom speakers and you have your Signature Series speakers in the bow and in the cockpit with a sub. And it's all on zone control. This unit also has Wi-Fi, AirPlay, and Bluetooth. So when you make your way up to the dash, you'll notice that this boat is equipped with 9-inch Simrads. On your left screen here, or your inboard screen as we would call it, you have your digital switching functions. On your outboard screen, you have your Mercury screen. So that is all your engine data from your 2 engines coming to this display through a Vessel View link. And then you also have charts that you can do on here, and you can also do an echo, which is your depth finder. The other optional upgrade you have here is a 12-inch Simrad Select response. Not shown here, but it is an optional feature for this boat. As we make our way across the dash, you'll see that all your lighting controls, your bilge pump is all right here, along with your start and stop. And then as you make your way over, you have your variable running surface trim tab controls with your sticks here and your joystick piloting. So when you're in those docking situations, you can use that as you're coming into the dock. Moving forward, one of the things I always like to point out in the SLX is a nice rounded windshield with a cross curve and the stainless steel header. And as we walk a little bit further forward, you'll see that we add a block off door to this boat, and this boat is equipped with shore power. So with shore power, you need an MDP panel, and that's all located right here with your breakers. Now let's make our way to the bow. So here we are in the bow of the SLX 310 outboard. One of the things I like to point out is the stainless steel latch here to catch the windshield. It's really nice, keeps the windshield from actually banging against the other stainless steel part. The other thing is you have your pump out right here. You have a nice storage area under this seat. You have your armrest, so when you're facing forward, you can lay it down, have a nice place to put your arm. You have another storage area right here under this bench seat. Then we have an in-floor storage. So I've already unlocked it, but you got a nice cam style latch that locks it down in place, double A-side finish with a gasket around it and a drain. You have 2 table holders, one on each side. You've got your accent LED lighting. And then probably one of the nicest features in storage for this boat is you have a 4-bar hinge there that holds that up. Then you have a nice deep storage that goes down in here, which gives you access to your amps in the back side of your helm. Now if we move forward, we have a windlass with a stainless steel anchor, so that lifts up. You power it at the helm. You have a remote control right here so you can lower it and raise it. You've got a lanyard to hold it so it doesn't fall while you're underway. And then we also have a wash down. So when you're pulling it in, you can spray it down and you're ready to go. That concludes the bow of this boat. Now let's go to the transom and close this walkthrough out. That concludes the SLX 310 outboard walkthrough. But before I go, I want to talk about one additional option that we've added for model year 21, and that is the Elite Plus package for this boat, the 350 and the 400. So the Elite Plus package includes fender clips, LED lighting package for the accents on the inside of the boat, premier audio, Simrad Select response, through-hole underwater LED lighting. You're going to get a windlass with rope and chain, and you also get a stainless steel anchor. This package also includes the hard top, not the power tower that comes standard on the boat. You'll also get the opening canvas section for the hard top and the extended sunshade. And then lastly, you'll get the dynamic running surface. So if you have any other questions about this model, or you want to build your own Sea Ray, you can go to searay.com. Thank you for joining us.
Sea Ray. Every moment perfectly crafted.